Hello, hello, hello. Ah, ah. Oh, my model is all messed up. 1 second. There we go. That should hopefully all be working. There we go. Oof. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I was playing some earlier today, leveling up Scholar a bit, because I haven't played Scholar in a really long time, and I decided to try it out again. And I do actually like it. I don't know if I like it more than Astro, but it's a fun class. However, I haven't done any of the summoner like quests because I technically have summoner also at level 56, but I don't really care about summoner. Where am I? Oh, I'm in Limsa. Right. Who are you? Anyway, let's switch to an actual class. I should get my Astro up too. Oh, I have the I don't care. I should get Astro up to the same level my Gunbreaker is at. Are these still level 60 quests, or are they... Oh, I have a... I guess I have an Astro quest to do. Whatever. Where am I going? I'll use a ticket for nearly 1,000. Nearly 1,000 teleport. Reindeer. I got the reindeer. I wonder if I'll get it in my Mount Roulette. No. Oh, I don't have flight yet. So sad. While off stream, I discovered that that I can get some dances. So now I have the dances from each of the main cities. I didn't realize there were side quests that weren't blue quests that would give me emotes. And then also apparently, I looked it up further, and Hildegard, or whatever his name is, I forget his name. He also has an emote dance, which maybe I'll do that eventually. It's one that has been on the maybe I'll do it list for a while. Oh, there's my reindeer. Yeah, here's my new mount. Wow. The one everybody gets if they do a little bit of a quest. Alphino, where did you go? I think I also got... Oh, I also got a Death Claw, which I haven't actually seen yet. I got enough achievement points to get this. What? Why does it do that? Why? Why is this the way it carries me? This is very much a Catgirl moment. Okay. So you will be accompanying us. Full glad am I to hear it. All set? Excellent. Then let us be off. Alright, I forgot what I'm doing in this plot right now. The plot hasn't really started yet. It's still in its, like, introducing characters and stuff phase, so... Oh, I thought I had already done that. Where is it? There you are, Raubon. Welcome back, comrades. What news? Greetings, General. I come at Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest development of the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, ranks... Dropped it. There we go. Our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we were able to field a half-dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. Conrad is eager to strike a deal while the iron's hot. Just so, he proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castrum Veladina. Capture Veladina? That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are ever to push east towards the capital. There's no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Garleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. Let me readjust my mic arm. It's a little in the way here. There we go. That should hopefully be better. Alright. I hope it didn't mess with my audio quality too much. It is only a matter of time before the Garlands learn of our and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamegan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Veladina watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness. There's no objection. Might the Scions join Marshal Tarupin? By all means. See how I'd like to proceed. Oh, I'll take Earrings of Healing. Pippin! Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run foul an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Veladina. I'm going to pronounce that Y a different way every single time I encounter that word. Here's my claw. Cool. Leshy! Oh my god, it's Leshy from Inscription. Another game that I am currently playing. Wow, what a reference. Do. I guess I'm gonna be playing Gunbreaker throughout Stormblood, because that's the one I have leveled and will consistently be leveled throughout this. That's fine. I like Gunbreaker. However, it is a little weird to not be a warrior anymore. Where did I go the complete wrong way? Uh-oh. Sure, it's fine. This- Bum 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 bum. Why is she so just like limp? Just hanging there like a doll. Literally looks like a kitten picked up at the scruff of its neck. God. Doot, 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 doot. Don't attack me, please. Stop! Stop! Go away! Please, go away! I don't care. I don't... Ah! Stop! 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 Go away! Go away! Where? Please! Oh, oh my god. Why do I have to fight them? I hate this. Ugh. I just want to do the story. Why are you forcing me to attack this? This is honestly, like, the... Not having, flight is inconvenient, but it's not, like, too bad. This is awful. Every single time we do a story moment outside of the main, outside of, like, no violence zones, I have to fight something before I'm able to actually play the game. This ought to be close enough. Now we settle for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready in the event of a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse. Alright, give me a second to heal up. Alright, looks like we're doing some cutscene time.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Relga's reach.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Uh-oh.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You!
That's a big sword to be wielding one-handed.
Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Hmm.
Seven hells. It's him. It's Xenos.
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
So spirited, and yet so empty.
It's a really big device for 3 swords. Like you could compact that a lot.
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas, it will not save you.
Wait, what? They wouldn't. What?
Hold the line, Byrolga. Hold the line.
Y'shtola? Y'shtola still has like a whole plot line with the beast tribes that we haven't like addressed at all since A Realm Reborn.
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety.
Confound it! If we lose the Arenvold, can you escort?
Aye, sir.
This smells like we have a traitor in our
Our
midst,
place is
somewhat.
at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern. If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
They're using the main theme for this moment? Okay. Oh, duty, alright.
It's all over now!
Alright. Reapers? I think being a tank is the best way to play the story, because this is the kind of duty that I don't really understand how you do it as not a tank without lots of people dying. Lots of failed attempts. Any more?
For the glory of the flames!
All right. Any more? Or is deeper inside? Aha.
Rebel scum!
All right. We three. There we go. Oh, that was you?
What took you so long?
Alpha, no, I need...
Okay. Yeah, they wouldn't kill the sail.
My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
As...
Your friends were a disappointment.
I like Alize's sword. Do sages get a sword like that? Oh, hi there, bud.
Yeah.
As one!
Yeah. Be gone.
Jeez.
Yeah, give me something to remember. Yeah. Yeah.
One, two, three. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Ow. Quite rude, honestly. I should be casting. One. Where'd the other people go? I did not do that much damage to him.
Pathetic.
You're the one that broke your sword.
Seven hell.
You just die.
Shall we give chase, General? Nay. There has been enough death this... Aye, sir. You all right, lass?
Well enough, next time he'll pay.
Aye. I do not doubt it.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
Ishola's gonna be okay.
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
Eeh. Ooh.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
All right.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise?
Of course.
I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other.
You did well. You saved lives. No matter what happens, remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. See to the wounded. If they live, help them. If not, move on. Well. Where am I going? What am I doing? Where's the button I press? Meffred. Ooh, yeah. Hey, bud. He was already cold when I got to him. There's naught I can do. That charm must have been important. You best take it to Conrad. I didn't really know him that well. I get he's important for Ishtola, I think, and Conrad. But really did not get to know him very long. Oh. I guess mounts don't like swimming. Conrad. Nago? Meffred, where are you? This is... He's dead, isn't he? Meffred was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh 20 malms so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades loved him for it, of course, though that will only make him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men in Quarry Mill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well, he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. That's exactly the kind of man who should be a leader, the kind of man who deserves to survive, not an old fool who's all used up. There's no logic to it, Master Kemp. There never is. Who stands, who falls in the heat of battle? We can but do our best, as he did. Meffred will be sorely missed, aye, but because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not. And they need us, men now more than ever. Aye, that they do. Forgive me, I had high hopes for him, that's all. Ba-da-da-da. Alright, Pippin, what are we doing next? Our defeat was no near thing. It was total, a humiliation. We're powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. We cannot afford to dwell on our future. As Alphino said, it is those who survived whom we must think of now. Ralga's reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they can return any time to finish what they began. We dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castramarians will need to be taken by chocobo carriage. Good. I shall oversee preparations for the carriages. In the meantime, I would have you scour this infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. Oh, never mind. Forgive me, but it is imperative that I must continue preparing medications for the wounded. If you desire treatments, I must ask that you seek it elsewhere. Oh, I see. In that case, you are free to search the barber and take what you require. I will not have our people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. Great. I love fetch quests that don't really amount to much. Besides just walking around and pressing the right-click button. Miss, Marshal Tarpin said you might have something for me. Medical supplies? 12 be praised. This should put the driver's hearts at ease. Tell the Vice Marshal that he waits his orders. Or we await his orders. Ishtola and the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be by your side the entire time. Thank you, Creel. I'll walk alongside. They need protection in case the Garlands try anything. Hang on, you're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages? I'm not so frail that I can't make a trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. As you wish. Let us set forth at once. Good. Sorry. We shall move as quickly as our comrades' health allows. Castramorians. Did we get a new city? Final Fantasy. Oh. The guy who like I did like a quest for died. How's Stormblood so far? Eh. I don't know. There's it has it sort of, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of just boring so far. I'm not super invested in this, in these people. Pippin has already departed with the wounded, has he? Good, we've completed our search for the Reach and the surrounding area. As far as we can tell, Xenos and his men returned straight away to straight away to proper noun after quitting this place. It would seem he's lost interest in us. Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives after having done so. In war, you kill or capture your energy, but you don't leave him to live another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away, but Xenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, it is neither time nor place to think on it. I will leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The best will fall back to Castramorians. We can discuss our path forward there. Alright. Does Stormblood not get, like, a big city? Like, I feel like in Heavensward we were already introduced to our new big city area. And, like, Ogum Reach, kind of, but it's kind of just an Aetheryte city. Krill is with Ishtola. She still hasn't woken up yet, but Krill says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we could have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes a full recovery. We lost a lot of good people, didn't we? I saw it happen. When the Skull's commander cut down Mephrid, a single blow was all that is. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. Do you know what the worst part? It wasn't a Garlean who did it. It was an Alamegan. Gods help me. If I ever... No, not now. Not while the general's waiting. Oh, Elise. I don't know. I just feel like the lead-in from the patch content to Stormblood wasn't as good as the lead-in from ARR's
Were it
patch
not for the
content
swift
into
actions of
Heaven's
the
Word.
Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the skulls? The youths who
Crania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for? Nargo? What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly.
I'm excited to go to
As a matter
Doma.
of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
We fight and we fight. Are we going to Doma?
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war on two fronts?
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild. And when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
Well, I guess we're going to Doma. I was kind of fully prepared to just be here and be here doing Alamigo for a really long time. Goes without saying, but the Scions alone have not the strength to topple a provincial government here or anywhere else. And I'm quite certain the same can be said about the Doman Liberation Front. I've been reading too much stuff about Elon Musk. I thought that said libertarian. nevertheless, we can go and assess the situation for ourselves and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good we few can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed these lands to save Eorzea and her peoples from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Eorzea lives on. Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it is no less important that the multitudes whom we would free from imperial oppression, whom we will free. Alright, have fun lurking. Alize. Oh, stop giving me materia. Where men go as one, there is life, and where there is life, there is cause to hope. Our grandfather believed that, and so do I. But before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find a way to reach them. Arthur is not exactly over the river and through the woods. I'm one step ahead of you, dear sister, or rather, Tataru is. But before we discuss that, there's another issue I had to discuss. Much as I would like it if we could make this journey together, someone will need to serve as liaison to the Alliance and Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as the Shola cannot be left unattended, then I should obviously remain. Very well, issue addressed. No, Alphino, it would have been quicker to just ask and markedly less patronizing. Yes, I suppose. Would you be willing to look after Yshola and provide support to Arnvold and the others? Yes, Alphino, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip, and don't you dare return with a gift. Oh, I would not dream of it. Right then, sister. Gather your things. We're for Limsa Luminza. Doo-doo-dun. Return to the Lominza lower decks. Oh, that was probably just something for the... where is... Oh, it's upstairs. Okay. We haven't been to Limsa Lominza for a story quest in a while. Probably since, like, Realm Reborn. I don't know. I recently got my friend to download Final Fantasy XIV. It was like yesterday. He's been wanting to try it out for a while, and I finally pushed him to do it. I don't know. Unfortunately, he's like traveling today, so I don't think he's gotten a chance to actually like play it yet. Past like making a character, I don't think. Tataru should be here any moment with our ship's captain. So we're going by sea after all. Is Merylwib lending us to pick our pick of the Crimson Fleet? Not exactly. You are right, in as much as we will be traveling by sea. Regrettably, it's simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without possibly large fuel reserves, to say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. Then it is equally infeasible to sail an Eorzean Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Which leaves us with only one other option. Speak of the devil. Sorry to keep you waiting. May I present to you Captain Carvalane of the Kraken's Arms. A pirate? Oh, it's this guy. I remember you. The Kraken's Arms? Don't tell me you made up a deal with pirates. Greetings and salutations, Scion. I take it your comrade's tone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangement? Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister and her outburst. She's ever been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as well as many respected personages would attest, from the offices of the Admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. Oh, but where was I? Oh yes, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important you're aware of a certain extenuating circumstances. And intent on securing passage to the far east, you came to us, knowing us to be proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from the god-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Whether privateering the Kraken's arms may or may not engage in strictly within the limits of the law as set forth by our Fade Gable, keeper of the peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. I see considerable risk in aiding your cause and neglectable profit. Well, I, for one, think the captain has a point. The five seas can be extremely treacherous. Many a poor, unfortunate soul have come to grief out there on the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I heard the tragical tale of how the heir of House Dundrear vanished at sea. Even now, 20 years later, the poor count remains convinced that his son still lives and would pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. Laughing. Truly a tragedy for the ages, and a testament to the misfortunes that befall us should we act without due consideration. But as long as you are prepared to abide the capricious whims of fate, I am willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of recent rebellion, I trust you understand that I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can only take you as far as Kugane in Hidengashi. We will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. I humbly suggest you do the same. Is that what they would call thieves' cant? Suddenly, all those hours Tataru passed cavorting and capering at the Forgotten Night seem rather better spent, do they not? That said, I had intended to press the point more obliquely, and there was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru took in making the captain squirm. Whoa. More pants that are exactly the same to my current pants. I say we heed the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they wait for the vessel. Okay. Revenant's Toll, alright. Alright, Lise, what are we getting prepared for? Ba-dum bum 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 ba ba da dum ba dum bum bum. I don't fully care about this dialogue. Or at least reading it out loud. I am skimming it. I would just like to go to Doma instead of doing this weird stuff. Learn anything interesting? The older Domans I spoke with tried to teach me about Far Eastern customs and the importance of formality and politeness. But I like to think Eorzans can be just as stiff and stucky as anyone, especially Ishgardians. But anyway, do they know they eat with sticks? I wasn't all that hard, actually, or at least That's what I thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. When I spoke to the younger, they just rolled their eyes and told me it was all a load of stupid old... Wow. What you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us to dinner, of course. I hope they do. I don't really use any of these classes, and this defending pants are about the same as my... or the same as my current ones, so... Unless it tells me to... Yeah, they're not even better. Cool. Time to go back to Limsa Laminza. It really was just a quest to get me some extra experience points. What would I do without those extra 101,000 experience points for every quest? Ah, you've returned. I trust you've learned much from our Doman friends in Revenant's Toll. I'm eager to hear all, though that can wait until you've left port. We'll have enough time to talk about our journey to the place. Our spice trading friends have completed their preparations, assuming you've completed yours. You may inform the deckhand that we're ready to depart. Do do do. Bloom. Oh, Urianger, how are you doing?
12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Urianger! Tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import. Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
Ooh. She has a proper sword now instead of her light sword.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Yeah, that's how magical items work, Eliza. You gotta attune to them.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
I never would have thought they would have used this guy.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
Because he was used in like one quest back at the very beginning of the game, and I don't remember if it was for Marauder or MSQ. Or some other of the Limsa Laminza classes. Alright. We're going across the world. I wonder how long this boat takes. This boat trip takes. Because in real life it would take weeks, right? This kind of trip, months.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
We got really far in one day then. This looks familiar. This is where the opening cutscene to the video game was. Oh, we didn't meet with the guy. The opening cutscene guy.
Ah, is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Why didn't she have a text box?
Captain! You're needed on deck!
Oh.
Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Is there, I don't know.
Dragged? By what?
A drag
Can't
queen?
rightly say, sir. But
Said something
some of
queer's
the
up
lads
there.
are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment. Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
All right. Do I have to fight something again? Odd. Most odd. Well, do you have any idea what's going on? No. As the man said, despite the absence of wind and current, the Misery is somehow being pulled off course. Well, why not fire up the cerulean engines you have hidden below? Excellent suggestion based on your knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctionings for regions that escape my engineers at present. Telling you, Captain, it's them. Things the lads saw. Things? I don't suppose it could convince you to attempt something more descriptive? Adjective, for example? Seawolf, superstitions and fairy tales, not more. But if you must know, the things which he is so reticent to name are the souls of deceased women said to lure sailors to their deaths. Sirens? Preposterous. Yes, indeed. It is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible. Then it is probably a predatory entity of some sort. Perhaps a siren, or some such. Probably no, it could be a fellow spice trader employing magics to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have one resource. Let the current take us where it will and deal with whatever we find there. What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Well, I'm beginning to like you, girl. I assure you the feeling is not mutual. Once we arrive at our destination, be it a vessel or an island or something else, Lisa and I will remain with the ship to defend it in case of attack. I believe you would be the ideal choice to venture forth and deal with the cause of our troubles. Yup. And it is settled. I know not what is awaits us, but it will rue the day it reeled us in. Oh. We have a duty. All right. Stormblood dungeon? Not a trial? All right. Heavensward didn't have a dungeon this early. Wow. I saw a Tumblr post the other day of some like a French person who conjugated Urianger's name, and it was very funny. I don't know, because in French the verbs end in er, like Urianger's name. So it would be Jurianger, tu Juriange, il est en. No, elle en Uriange. Nous Uriangeons. Vous Uriangez. And then ils elles Uriange. Because you don't pronounce the ent on the end of the verb, as my French teacher always reminds me. I can't go down. There's nothing to do on this ship. Time to leave. Oh, I guess I can't leave. They use the same ship model whenever they have a ship, which makes sense. It's not like I'm calling the developers of the MMO lazy because it's the MMO. I wonder if anyone is doing this quest. I sure hope so, because it's kind of a necessary story quest. What level is this quest? 61. I'm gonna level up my other classes to 60, or maybe I'll just stick with Gunbreaker throughout the entirety of Stormblood, and then level everybody else up later. Everybody else meaning Astro, Warrior, and maybe Scholar. I don't know. I haven't decided on Scholar yet. If I want to have it keep up, or if I'll just like do it whenever I feel like it. Because I have been playing Scholar a little bit, and I like it, but it's also, I don't know, it's not my favorite. Aetherflow is an interesting way to give my mind something to do that isn't necessarily as complex and panic inducing as the cards from Astro. The only thing is I don't have a heal over time, which is definitely strange coming from Astro. I guess having overheal makes up for that. And having, well, I guess my little fairy thing is technically a heal over time. It's kind of an auto heal. Average wait time went up to 7 minutes. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. I really want to try out Dark Knight more. And maybe Paladin, though I don't know. I'm not super attached to Paladin. The Siren Song Sea. Time doing... Is this a dungeon that is taking place on the ship entirely? That's gonna be weird. I need to get in a more comfortable position. My arms are getting tired and my hand is stretching very far. Oh, what is this? Since when did I have that? Level 62? I don't remember that. Oh, is this the same thing as... Yeah, this is the same thing as that one. Oh, alright. I do not have the room on my... Oh! Hello! Thank you, Nitronova, for the raid. Or Nitronova, isn't it? Not Nitro. I'm playing some Final Fantasy XIV. We're doing a dungeon right now. There's a wall. Alright. Oh, okay. How are you all doing? Oh, let me shout you out in a second when I have a free hand. Oh, maybe I should have super blighted. Oh well. It's not that big a deal. Alright, Nova, is that 2 underscores? Nope, that did not work. Okay, it might be exclamation point. Let me see. There we go. Who are you playing? That is a long title. Two, three. Oh. One, two, three. Oh, come on. Oh, I probably could have. I could have been better there. Oh, there it goes. Down it goes. Casting, I don't really need of casting. Wee bonk. Everybody else here? Yeah. Oh. Oh. I guess someone in my family is currently playing on our Xbox. I don't know if that probably did come up on stream. All right. Ring of aiming, that's not for me. Of slaying, also not for me. Ah, jeez. All right. There we go. Down he goes. Next thing. Oh, another boss time. Cool. One, 2, 3. I started watching Kaguya-sama Love is War today, and it's a very good show. Big fan. I watched like 8 episodes of it or something. One, 2, 3. Oh, I'm not healer right now. I don't have to worry about all these low healths and raid attacks. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ow. Ah. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ow. Painful. Oh, is he dead? Woo. Of scouting, of healing. I guess the healing ones could have been helpful to me, but someone else would have grabbed them, I guess. This is going to be a dangerous pull. Oof, that was a very scary pull. Oof. No fending here. Still. I always feel bad at tank for giving my healers panic attacks with how low I get. Oh. Oh. Ow. Oh. I am dead. Oops. Oh, he's back at full, isn't he? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Low blow, doesn't it? Or interrupt. Are we going the wrong direction? We are. No. This is the right way. Where are they going? Let me see if I can't rearrange this to be in a better spot. Well, I don't... It's not awful. It just sort of doesn't go with the rest of my area, with the rest of my things. Here, I can do that. There they go. Woo, people. Oh, I guess we're waiting for a second to grab the other people. Oops, there it goes. I love clipping into the ground while I wait. Honestly, just kill this before dealing with it. I need to be paying attention to him because he has something that I can interrupt. Two, three. One, two. There we go. Easy. Oh. Is that the end? Do 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 do. Just watch for force match, force reverse. When it goes off, you'll head in whatever direction you're looking. Cool. Otherwise, nothing too scary. Great. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, retreat. Alright. That's just rude. Come on, there we go. Uh, 1, 2, 3. There we go, down. Level up. Nice. No gear for me. Cool. Cutscene time.
Thank the 12.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Everything here would appear to be in order. Good. Repairs should be completed by the time we return to the misery, whereupon we shall resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
I don't fully understand the plot relevance of this encounter. Hopefully, it will be interesting and not just a completely random thing they put in to give me more experience points. Goma.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane. The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma. All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
So is this our city for this campaign? Someone is playing Xbox and getting a lot of achievements in my house, and since they are linked to my computer, they keep showing up. Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you that we are all far from home. We are with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself in any event. Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be secure passage there. Captain Carvalin, I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Kugain, but I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Authard were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there's a kind and generous soul here who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. It is like that Urigirian Gossetu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Authard, assuming they're not still in the city. Ere we speak passage, mayhap we should first seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alphino. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I've got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carvalin, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in the large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or about to begin, the Shiokaze hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect, or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours will ever be a fast-moving business. A spice trade, you mean? But of course! Surely you did not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain. You may the navigator watch over and keep you. Right then, to the word. So this is giving the vibe of our next big city. However, the plot is making me think we're only being here for a little bit.
I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh! The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
Who are you?
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugani and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Oh, Dorito.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kagane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
Yes.
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If
I
may
don't
favour
trust
you with
you
the
and your
invigorating
sunglasses.
candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose...
Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
I don't like
To
you.
paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
Okay. Mr. Hancock. Slayer of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard, stealer of pants. I don't remember that one, if some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. I knew it. May I say what an honor and pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, my lady. I just know you and I are going to get along famously. Now, then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way, if you'd be so good as to follow me. This is a major city. How are you supposed to get that? Everyone, if I could have your attention, please. You are now standing in Tenkonto. Loosely translated, the name means Spire of Drifting Souls, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the Aetheryte which stands over yonder. The design is markedly different from those in Charlayan, yet I trust its function is identical. A diplomat and a scholar. Will wonders never cease? Far Eastern Aetheryte technology have a long and storied tradition, I assure you. This particular example was constructed by the Onishishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterparts. Attune if you like. Don't mind if I do. Oh, this is a huge city. However, it's only one floor. Interesting. Okay. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the Aetheryte. Come, come, let us move along. The markets are next. A Levmate? What's a Levmate doing here? I thought the Levmates were dead. We've arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane, Koganedori. Kugane, as you're doubtless unaware, is an ancient Hingun word for gold. So, in this prosperous port where golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes, or kogane, are earned by local merchants. It's all quite logical once you learn the language. Now you're beginning to speak my language. Oh, a kindred spirit. What pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. Hancock of the Eastern Aldnard Trading Company. You are with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master Caton, pray allow me to introduce you to my esteemed guests, but recently come from a distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kogane Dori. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Caton of Hakuchi clan, and it is honor to serve as overseer of these marker. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzea and Jill are welcome here. I invite you to pursue our wares at your leisure. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, potables. Here you will find all of them and more. If we may pause here for a moment. The road leads to Ijinjai, the district in which Ijin, or foreigners, are permitted to reside. Would this also be where foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I encourage you to choose your words carefully. Would we not want any physical altercations, of course? Such spats are strictly forbidden. The Sekisegumi punish breaches of this peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation. Though, to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. Cut down then and there. You're joking, right? Would that I were, but alas, these samurai are a humorless lot. Why, I recall one instance when a foreign merchant in his cups dared lay hands upon a Hingan aristocrat in front of Sekisegumi, and the samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. I don't even want to think about it. So you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another, or you with yourselves, in the manner of the late Teleji Adeleji. Oh, how I amuse myself, but we must carry on. I have yet to show you the Garlean consultant. This man is giving off some bad vibes. Oh, oops. Oh no, that's the second. That's the second level. I think. This, as you may have survived, is the consultant of you-know-who. Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different from those you have seen in the West? Were you to travel far and wide, you would find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs, all of which go to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without its artisans. There's so much more I could speak of: the soothing waters of the ocean, or of the onsen, the ephemeral delights of the pleasure district. But you're doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices. I sure hope we don't have to interact with Lolorito directly. Isn't he dead? No, Lolorito isn't dead. I don't remember. At long last we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble offices? We have much to discuss, so I'll refrain from further prattle. Come, right this way. Weapons on the wall.
Our thaumaturgist took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map.
All right. I would also like a map, seeing as I am not one of the people who lives in this world.
We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha.
Yansha.
Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy. Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire.
Oh.
Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the ruby tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
I don't like him. But this is not a D&D, so I cannot just kill him. Though I am reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be constructed as placing ourselves in Lord Lolorita's debt. We must avail ourselves of what means are available. Our Alamegan allies have placed their faith in us, and I do not intend to disappoint them. Do-do-do-do. Alphino is a man with a plan. Let's go. It would seem inefficient for us all to venture in search of information on Yurigiri and Gotsetsu's whereabouts. Agreed? Agreed, we need to cast our net wider, split up, and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. But if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed, Tataru would be the one best suited to the task of organizing our supplies and getting new ones. While she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Alize and I will take those to the southern districts of the city, and you two can take those in the north. In anticipation of just such an eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing a few sketches of Yurigiri and Gosetsu during our voyage. Wow, Shola warned me that you're a bit of an artist, but these are great. They'll definitely come in handy. I like that they actually show them to us. Looks like it's you and me. Let's take a step outside and look where to start. Oof, alright. Well, I might ignore MSQ for now and spend some time... I can do it off stream. I don't know. Alphino's sketches are so... I don't know how to put it, but they're very... Well, see for yourself. You may review Alphino's sketch at any time during this quest using the relevant item in the key items menu. Wow, very cool. Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing that. Looks more like them than they do. Honestly, he could make a living you doing this. Sorry, no time for distractions. Why don't we start by visiting Karaku, the Onsen? That was it. Oh. That's the residential district. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time just exploring around and getting the aetheryte shards probably. I'll do that later. That isn't something I necessarily need to do. Getting rid of Alpha now. For a seedling. I want to get as many of these as I can. Where's the shard? Here it is. Come one, come all. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There's not the mystical waters of the Bokaisen hot springs cannot heal. What is that in your hand? Have you seen these people? You seek this Ara and Rogaden, do you? 1,000 apologies, but I cannot help you. It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons, past or present. We came all the way from Eorzea to find our friends. We have a reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come here in search of they seek privacy and discretion, and we have honored their wishes. Only the Seki Segumi may demand otherwise. I'm sorry, there's naught we can do. Suppose we'll have to ask someone else then. What about that woman who runs the hostelry? Name, was it? Proper noun. What does the inn look like? Ooh. Oh, I can't go outside. Alright. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Kotokaze. Welcome, traveler. Can I interest you in some rice wine? Exceptional quality, delivered but the other day. Have you seen these people? Ah, a shinobi and a samurai. If I may, I would answer your question with a few of mine. If I speak that of which I know you shouldn't be not offended. You are familiar with the situation in the lands across the Ruby Sea? The doomed rebellion after 2.5 decades quiet? Yes. I see. Are you familiar with the ways of Hingashi? How we elect to stand apart and support no cause but our own? Indifferent and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism is essential if a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical. And so Kugane is open to Asian, and we are equally hospitable to all. Or, if I speak more plainly, yes, I can help you, but if I do, I must also oblige the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. The two individuals whom you speak did indeed come here, and they sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make that trip at the moment. Nevertheless, several introductions on their behalf, to the extent of our interaction. I'll provide you with the name of the captains if you like. You're going to be great help, Miss Kotakaze. I'll be sure to come back for that wine sometime. We would welcome your custom, miss. We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first 3, I'll take the rest. Meet here when we finish, alright? Do. This map is confusing me. Do you recognize these people? Dun. No. Oh, sprint is gone. Oh. Aha. Spice trader. And then there's the third one. Hello. You recognize these people? Do you recognize these people? Where am I? Ba ba da ba doo. How did it? Oh, never mind. Judging from the look on your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. I suppose we might as well head back to... Oh, I just remembered there's something on my list I forgot to visit. Guido. He's a Namazu fisherman, whatever that means, and a regular here. Maybe we'll find him if we look around. Ba-ba-dum. Up. He's a fish man. What? Why do you stare? Do you have business with me? By the 12, a talking fish. Yes, yes, a talking fish. A very observant of you, Asian. You find me in good spirits, so your rudeness I will ignore this once. But only if you address me in the proper manner. Sorry, I've never... let's start again. You're Gyoto, right? My name is Lise. We're looking for some friends of ours. I see. Both of these ones I know well. Help them secure passage across the Ruby Sea. Really? That's wonderful. Could you do the same for us? Yes, yes, it would not be a problem. If I could charter a ship this very day. The journey is fraught with much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Yeah. I've got a lot of money. I don't think to bring any money, but surely Tatru will let us take whatever we need from the Scion's coffers, right? We wouldn't be the only passengers, though. Could we take a moment to talk it over with our friends? Yes, yes, but hurry. The ship must depart under the cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset on Tasogare Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring many Jill, yes. I feel like him saying Gil is appropriate, but it's about time our luck changed. Elfino and the others will be thrilled. Which 8th rate am I missing? That's close enough. I'm gonna go grab it just while I'm here. Boom. Just give me access to the... Huh, interesting. Well, time to go to the Ruby Bazaar. Alphino is too far. Alphino, we found passage. We did it. We spoke with a number of merchants and captains on the southern piers. Several recognized Gotetsu and confirmed he had been searching for a vessel to deliver him to Othard. None, however, made any mention of Lady Yugiri. Yes, it happened in the same story for us, but you never believe what happened. We found someone. So this Gyodo claims to have aided both Gotsetsu and Yugiri. How fortuitous. Not the word I would have chosen, Master Alphino. Stupid's what I'd call it. How can you agree to his price without making any attempt to haggle, or even confirming what it was in the first place? Yes, that too was a misstep on their part, but it's not what troubles me most. Gyodo and his brethren are not the most renowned for their generosity of spirit. Rather, they are disdained for scheming money-lenders and even eager to turn a profit from others' misfortune. Everyone else we questioned stated that Gotsetsu was alone. Only Gyodo claims to have met both him and Yugiri. I suppose it's possible that Gotsetsu made inquiries by himself and only called upon Yugiri once he found a willing captain. But it is equally possible, if not more likely, that you are being deceived. Do not forget there are parties present in Kugain which agendas which may run contrary to your own. The Viceroy was once a spy herself, as I recall. I should be surprised if she did not have countless agents here in employ, all eager to prove themselves to their new master. And what would be a better way than by delivering her to the heads of foreign insurgents? Fine, you may be right about him, but Gyodo's working for the Empire. Who's to say he didn't try the same trick on Yugiri and Gotetsu? I mean, if he did, he might know where they are, and if he succeeded, they might be in trouble. Anyway, if we hold up his end of the bargain, we have nothing to worry about, will we? If he tries to betray us, I vote we take him prisoner and punch him till he tells us the truth. So, if it's a trap, we'll spring it and deal with the consequences. Very well, we should prepare for the worst. Tatari will remain here, and I shall follow the three of you at a discreet distance. Once more, I caution you to avoid physical altercations at all costs. Even should Imperial agents attempt to engage you, the Sekisei Egumi will not hesitate to clap you in irons or cut you down. If anything untoward should happen, you are to return here at once. Is that clear? Alright, Alize. Lise, I will meet with Gyodo as planned. Alphino will keep watch from a distance, ready to provide support in the likely event Gyodo attempts to betray us to the Imperials or whomever else. Should that happen, you and Lise will subdue him, and together we will make our escape. As our actions will surely draw the attention of the Seki Sugumi, we will evade them with Alphino's assistance and return here with our prisoner. Does that meet everyone's approval? Of course, these precautions will be not if Gyodo does not play us for fools, but we shall see. To the bridge. I think I'll probably end after this quest is done. And we stood there all day until nighttime.
He's late.
Endless and most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes, yes. This way, quickly now.
Enough! Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
The ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes. Long before was it pledged to another. To me. These ones are for Doma.
I knew it couldn't be.
Nothing personal, yes. Just
Punt him into the
Their
ocean.
business is about to take a turn.
Let's go!
Come on, let's find a way out. Of all the bloody places.
Is Alize a red mage? As expected, the Segumi have caught our scent. Since fighting them is out of the question, we'll have to wind our way back to the Ruby Bazaar, evading their patrols as we go. If they find you, use these smoke bombs to make your escape. Use the smoke bombs? I bet I could take them, but alright. I shouldn't kill 100 guards. Great, okay. Where is the Ruby Bazaar? How long am I invisible? 3 more seconds. Come on. Where is it? Where am I going? It's up these stairs. Where are we going? Who is this?
Stay hidden and quiet. Understood?
Clear the road! Clear the road! You there! Corgin! We seek 4 foreigners. 1, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious no—
4 foreigners, you say? Ah, yes! Very rude they were, making no apology as they barged past. They went that way, I think.
Many thanks, good sir. With me, they cannot have gone far.
Let's go.
All is well. The Sekisei Gumi will—
Sekisei
You are of the
Gumi.
East Aldenard Trading Company, yes? Come with me. I know a safer way.
You are returned. And with guests, I see.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugirian.
Well done, you. When I saw the Sekisei Gumi out—
Actually, if it weren't for Soroban, we might not—
'Twas my pleasure.
Yet I must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegu?
Why, out of the kindness of my heart, I chanced to witness your meeting with Han—
An opportunity.
Like many, I came to Kugane as a trader to make my fortune. Kojin of the Red may serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Kojin of the Blue walk a different path.
Blue.
Regretfully, most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less. So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright, namely the East.
Quid pro quo, is it? Well, there is no denying that we owe you a debt. What say you, Hancock? Will you consider doing business?
Rest assured, Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored to hear your proposal.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir. Ah, yes. You
do? Well then.
And you mine.
Doot, 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 doot. Well, that all seems to have worked out. Oh, these gloves are worse than my current ones. Cool. With that, I think I'm going to end the game for now. Woo. That seems very dangerous, probably. Whee. So yeah. I hope you either have had or having or will have a great day. I think I'm just going to end stream for now. Here are all the places you can find me and join my Discord. Yeah. See you, maybe tomorrow for Nova Magicae SMP? I don't know. I'll see if I'm feeling like it. Yeah.